Hello everyone, Lance's Mechanist here, bring you the second part of the video I promised, the separate video. As you can tell, yeah, I had to go to work, so just got back from work. So, first, we're going to take a look at the collection. And it's European navies. Let's see. Okay, so European navies. There's 12 cards in 3 different sections, with the final prize being the Tier 2 Origin, which is a pan-European destroyer of, as you can tell by the flag, Austro-Hungarian origin. She's a 4-stacker, 2 triple-launch torpedo tubes, and 2 main bow guns. So let's take a look at her stats real quick. HE, AP, torpedoes, damage control, 2 smokes, and 2 engine boosts. She's got, Tier 2, low survivability, 8,100 HP, only 6 millimeters of armor. Artillery is 9. She's got 2 single mount 100 millimeter 50 caliber Skoda K10s. These have a firing range of 8.7 kilometers, reload time of 4.5 seconds, a turn time of 18 seconds. Max HE damage is 1450 with a 6% chance to set fire, and max AP damage is 1650. Torpedoes, she's got 2 triple launch torpedoes. These have a reload time of 30 seconds. They are very quick. Turn time is 7.2 seconds, a max damage at 7,500. Detectability at 1.2 kilometers, range is 8 kilometers, and speed is 60 knots. Maneuverability, top speed 32.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 460 meters. Rudder shift time 3 seconds. Very quick rudder. Concealment is 5.4 kilometers default, 8.7 kilometers after firing main gun, 7.4 when on fire. Air detectability is 2.7, firing main gun is 4.7, on fire is 5.7. As usual, guaranteed detectability is 2, and smoke firing penalty is also 2 kilometers. So if this thing is in smoke and it fires, you will not be able to see it until you are right on top of it. And then they're gonna slap you with 6 torpedoes. Okay, armor, no armor to speak of, literally. Let's see. 6 kilometer keel, 6 kilometer. Let's see. Yep, 6 kilometer keel, 6 kilometer deck, 6 millimeter deck, 6 millimeter plating, keel. Yeah, 6 millimeters all the way around. Same thing with the top side and side plating. The turret mount armor is 6 millimeters, so that's basically protecting the crew from the front. These are open guns, so yeah. And the vital part, very large vital part, 6 millimeter keel. Why do I want to say kilometers today? I don't know why. Deck is 6, bulkheads are 6, and the armor belt is 6. Let's see. SMS Origin was a Tatra class destroyer, one of the first turbine destroyers with the Austro-Hungarian Navy. She was fast and armed with highly effective 4-inch guns designed by the Skoda company, which later became the prototype for an entire family of Italian guns. During World War I, SMS Origin participated in the bombardment of the Italian coast, raids on the Oronto barrage, and, together with her sister ships, forced the Italians to abandon their positions on the island of Pelagosa. She entered service in 1914. There were 6 ships in the series. Area denial, above average number of torpedo tubes, rapid reload, and hard and low profile, harder to hit. All right, so that's the Origin. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ships of the new tech tree. So we literally have them. Well, let's see. Right now we've got the Visby, the Vasterus, the Skåne, the Östergötland, and the Småland. Well, Visby, Vasterus, Skåne, and Östergötland are on sale right now. We've got the Moivane, I don't know. She's an Austro-Hungarian. She is a not. Oh, God Almighty. She is a Ottoman Empire destroyer. Okay, I don't really know why the Ottoman Empire is considered pan-Europe, but well, the game's logic. She's got 3 upgrade slots. She is HE only. That is interesting. Let's see, torpedoes, damage control consumable, 2 smokes, 2 engine boosts, survivability, hit points 9,800, armor 6 to 10 millimeters. Artillery, she's got 4 single mount 120 millimeter cannons, ranging out to 8.9 kilometers. Reload time is 6 seconds, so quick reload. 180 turn time is 18 seconds. HE damage only 1900 with a 9% chance to set fire. Torpedoes, she's got a single quad mount torpedo launcher. Interesting. Okay, so kind of kind of the same loadout as the Velos, right? The Greek Fletcher that was in the last campaign ship. So these are kind of like copies of it. A single torpedo launcher, reload time 75 seconds, turn time 7.2 seconds, max damage is 6,200, detectability 1.6 kilometers, so very detectable torpedoes. 6 kilometer range, short range torpedoes, speed 72 knots. Ooh, yeah, it didn't matter if their detectability is 3 kilometers out. Speed of 72 knots. Good luck trying to get out of the way of them, I guess. AA, she might as well not have any. She's got 6 single mount 20 millimeter Oerlikon Mark II A's. Maneuverability, top speed 38 knots. 38 knots for tier 4? Interesting. Turning circle radius is 540 meters. Rotor shift time 4.3 seconds. Concealment, detectability default is 5.9, which is main gun penalty is 8.9 and fire penalty is 7.9. Guaranteed detectability air is 3 kilometers with a 5.4 kilometer penalty for shooting the main guns and a 6 kilometer penalty if you're on fire from air. As usual, guaranteed detectability range is 2 kilometers and while firing in smoke is 2.1 kilometers. Armor, okay. Of course, being a destroyer doesn't have armor, but still. The keel is 10 millimeters. Fore-end deck is 10 millimeters, and the hang on a minute. Fore-end deck 10 millimeters. Deck 10 millimeters. Is there like an interior deck or something that I'm not seeing? Okay, fore-end plating is 10 millimeters. Bulkhead is 10 millimeters. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, maybe it's another deck in there somewhere. Let's see, the keel again, 10 millimeters, athwart ship 10, 10. So 10 millimeters all the way around. Superstructure, quite a bit of superstructure, 10 all the way across the board. Main battery mounts, the side plating, bottom plate, top plate, and front plate is all 6. Vital part of the ship, midship by the smokestacks and torpedo launcher, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hey, she's got perfect 10s, I guess. Let's see. Okay, that's why, and you know what? That's why she looked familiar. She's got that little, she's got that shield on the back of the, between the 3 and 4 turrets. She's an I-class destroyer from Britain. Let's see, fast, above average movement speed, flare for fire, equipped with HE only. Above average HE shell damage, fire setting capabilities, and penetration. Short range, low torpedo range. In 1938, Turkey ordered 4 I-class ships from Britain. When World War II began, Britain bought 2, including Malvine, which became HMS Inconstant. She served in the Home Fleet and then the Eastern Fleet, participating in Madagascar operations and Malta convoys in 1942. Let's see. And later, she escorted convoys in the Atlantic and covered the Normandy landings. In 1946, she was returned to Turkey and renamed Malvine again, honoring the destroyer that sank British battleship Goliath in World War One. So there was another destroyer, the Malvine, which was of Ottoman Empire origins, which sank the British battleship Goliath in World War One. This destroyer was named after that destroyer. So this is like the second Malvine in the line or something. But ironically, she was built in Britain. Let's see. She was repurchased by. She was ordered from Britain by the Turkey, purchased by Britain for use in the home fleet, and then later returned to Turkey, which is interesting. That is interesting. Okay, next up we've got the Stored. Very sleek, very modern looking turrets, very modern looking destroyer. 2 torpedo tubes, 2 torpedo launcher sets. Let's see, 2 base upgrades and 3 slots. Loadout is HE only and torpedoes. Damage control, smoke generator, and engine boost. See, survivability is 11,600. Armor ranging from 6 to 16. Artillery is 4 single mount, 120 millimeter, 4-inch guns, basically. 45 caliber, quick firing, CP. Oh shit. Quick firing 1922s or something. I don't know. My Roman numerals is rusty. Let's see. Firing range 9.5 kilometers, reload time 5 seconds, turn time 18 seconds, HE damage 1900 with a 9% chance to set fire. Of course, probably with since she's HE only, probably every shell is going to guarantee a fire, I'll bet. At least when I'm playing against them. Torpedoes, 2 quad mount launchers. These, let's see. These have a reload time of 75 seconds, a turn time of 7.2, max damage 75-33, detectability 1.6, range 7.5, speed 72 knots. AA, 4 single mount Oerlikon Mark II-A, 20 millimeters, dealing 14 per second, 2 kilometers range, so they're point blank defenses. And then she's got 1 twin mount 40 millimeter 56 caliber OQF Mark V, dealing 12 damage a second at 3.5, still point defense. Maneuverability, max speed 39 knots, turning circle 590, rudder shift 4.2, concealment 6.5 base with a 9.5 gunfire penalty and a 8.5 fire penalty. Detectability by air is a 3.2 kilometers, with 5.6 being the penalty for gunfire and 6.2 if fire penalty. Guaranteed detectability is always 2 kilometers, and firing and smoke is 2.3. Okay. Armor. See, 15 keel, 16 fore-end deck, 16 fore-end plating, and the athwart ship, the bulkhead, is also 16. Same thing on the stern section, 15, 16, 16, 16. All right. Superstructure. A lot of superstructure here. Let's see. Judging by the flag, Norwegian. So 10 and 10. 10 and 10. Okay. Armament. Side plate 6. Bottom plate 6. Top plate 6. Okay, it's 6 all the way around. Vital parts is 16, 16, 16, and 16. And 15 for the keel. Okay, she's fast, flare for fire, low torpedo range. Okay, this might be a kind of a running bit. Flare for fire, but short range torpedo, so more of a gunboat than anything else. Let's see. With the outbreak of World War II, Britain began mass producing destroyers in batches of 8, with each with four 4.7-inch guns and one or two torpedo launchers. Two destroyers were transferred to Norway and named the Stord and the Svenner. Stord entered service in September of 1943, participated in North Atlantic operations, and escorted polar convoys. She helped sink German battleship Scharnhorst during the Battle of the North Cape and covered the Normandy landings in 1944. Post-war, Stord became the flagship of the Norwegian Navy. Entered service 1943. There were 8 in the class. Okay, next is the Grom. And honestly, I don't know if anyone else is seeing graphical errors. That is my apologies. Not really. I'm trying to figure out what the right settings are. I think it's my television that's causing the issues. But Grom, tier 6, 3 base slots and plus 3 upgrades. Loadout, of course, HE and torpedoes. Damage control, smoke, and engine boost. Specs, survivability is 12.9, 12,900 hit points with 6 to 60 millimeters of armor. Main battery, 1 single 120 millimeter cannon and 3 twin 120 millimeter cannons. Okay. Let's see. Firing range, 9.7 kilometers. Reload time, 7 seconds. Turn time of 18 seconds. Max HE damage, 1900 with a 9% chance to set fire. Torpedoes, 2 triple launchers with reload time of 75 seconds. Turn time of 7.2. Max damage 7533. Detectability 1.6. Again, range 7.5 kilometers and a speed of 72. AA defenses, 4 twin mount 13.2 millimeter Hotchkiss WZ-30s. Okay, so that's actually, so for comparison, the American 50 caliber, the Ma Deuce, in metric, that is actually 12.7. So 13.2 millimeters is a bigger round than the 50 caliber. That is, yeah. Let's see. 40 millimeter, and then we got 2 single mount 40 millimeter 60 caliber Bofors M1936s. Maneuverability, top speed 41 knots, fast. Turning circle radius is 610 with a 5-second rudder shift, and then detectability is 6.9 default, 9.7 gunfire penalty, 8.9 fire penalty. Detectability by air is 3.4 default with a 5.8 gunfire penalty and 6.4 fire penalty. Guaranteed detectability is 2 kilometers and firing and smoke is 2.4. Armor. See, keel is 15, 4 in deck is 16, 16, 16. Okay, it's going to follow the same pattern, I guess. 15 millimeter keel, 16 kilometers, 16 millimeters everywhere else. Topside armor plating is 10 all the way around. Gun battery mounts are 7 all the way around, so 1 more millimeters of thickness. And the vital ship parts is the same, 16 all the way around, except for the keel. Okay, fast, flare for piercing and short range. Grom and Bliskovica entered service in 1937, joining the ranks of the strongest European destroyers of the time. With the outbreak of World War II, the destroyers broke through the Baltic to Britain. After the fall of Poland, the ships joined the Royal Navy and aided in the Norwegian campaign. On May the 4th, 1940, one of Grom's torpedoes was detonated by a bomb, sinking the ship in minutes. She entered service in 1937. There were 2 in the series. So Grom and Bliskovica are sister ships. So this is basically the tech tree Bliskovica, which is very nice. She's Polish. You got to have, love to see Polish ships in here. Next is the Split, which, flag Norwegian. Tier 7, she's got 4 upgrade slots plus 3 more. Loadout, of course, is HE and torpedoes. She's got damage control, smoke generator, engine boost, but which can be replaced with the aggro AA for the first time. Plus, she's got 3 radars. These are short radars, 10-second radars, 8-kilometer range, though. Okay, so these are going to be more like pop a radar to see, what's there and then quickly engage and sink. then disengage. All right, survivability, 15,500 health, 6 to 20 millimeters of armor, artillery, 5 single mount, 140 millimeter, 56 caliber Skoda shielded cannons. Okay. Range of 9.9 kilometers, reload time 4 seconds, turn time of 15 seconds, HE damage is 2,000 with a 10% chance to set fire. Torpedoes, 2 triple mount launchers, reload time of 75 seconds, turn time 7.2, damage 10,700, range 8.5 with 76 knots, and detectability is 1.6. AA, 6 twin mount 13.2 millimeter Hotchkiss guns and 8 single mount 40 millimeter 60 caliber Bofors. Maneuverability 41.5 knots, very fast, near 94 out of 100. Turning circle radius is 640, rudder shift time 5.2 seconds. Concealment default is 7 with a 9.9 gunfire and 9 fire penalty. Air detectability is a 3.5 kilometer default with a 6.3 gunfire and 6.5 fire penalties. Guaranteed detectability is 2 and firing at smoke is 2.8, so very stealthy. Armor, okay, we actually get a green hull here. So, the keel is 20 millimeters, 4 in deck is 19, 4 in plating is 19, the bulkhead is 19, keel is 20, 19, 19, and 19. Okay. Superstructure is light blue, so 13, 13 there, 13 there, and 13 there. The guns, okay, I guess that's what they mean by shielded, I guess. The shields go all the way back. Side plate is 13, bottom plate 13, 13, front plate 13. Okay, so 13 millimeters all the way around. Finally, the vital ship parts. Let's see, that's the stern bulkhead. That's the bow bulkhead. Both are 19. Deck is 19. Armor belt is 19, and the keel is 20. Overview: fast, flare for fire, short range. In the 1930s, the Yugoslav Navy ordered a large destroyer based on the La Fantasque, named Split after the city where she was built. Okay, so not Norwegian, not Netherlands. My apologies. That is a Yugoslavian ship. My apologies. She was laid down in 1939 and was to be named with 5 Czechoslovak produced 5.5-inch guns. When the city of Split was captured by the Italians in 1941, the ship was renamed Spalato. So she went from Split to Spalato, or Splat. After Italy's capitulation, Yugoslavia resumed work on the ship, recompleting her with British-American weapons. She entered service in 1959 as the Navy's flagship. Okay, so she went from being, she was based on a French design. She was Czechoslovakian built, seized by Italy, but the Italians never finished her, I guess. After Italy surrendered, Yugoslavia resumed work on the ship and completed her using British and American weapons, entered service in 59, and was the Navy's flagship. Okay, that's nice. Entered service in 1959. She is the only one of her class. That's nice. That's nice. It's a nice ship to look at. Oh, and looks like we've already got the Tier 8 already on the line. Let's take a look at this. The El Katsonis. Another Greek destroyer. What is up with that conning? What is up with that tower? That is that is very flat, very angular, modern, but oh my lord, am I seeing that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns, and Three, no, 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 that's two torpedo launchers. They're just, they're offset. They're offset torpedo launchers. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. HE and torpedoes, damage control, smoke generator, engine boost, substitute with aggressive AA or defensive AA. Radar, let's see. Survivability 17,300, armor ranging from 6 to 20, artillery. 6 single mount 140 millimeter 50 caliber cannons. Range of 10 kilometers, reload time 4.2 seconds, turn time of 15, and max HE damage 2,000 with a 10% chance to set fire. Torpedoes. 2 quad mount torpedo launchers, 75-second reload, 7.2 second turn, 10,700 damage, 1.6 detectability, 9-kilometer range, 80-knot top speed. Fast. AA, 6 single mount 20 millimeter Orlik and Mark IVs, dealing 22 damage. Again, these are point defenses. And her, and she's got 4 single mount 76.2 millimeter. I think these are those are 3-inch guns. So 4 single mount 3-inch guns, 59 damage a second, 4-kilometer range. These are flat guns. Now, maneuverability, 42 knot top speed, 720 millimeter turning circle. Rudder shift is 6.4 seconds. Concealment, 7.1 kilometer default with a 10 kilometer gunfire penalty and a 9.1 kilometer fire penalty. Air detectability 3.5 default, 6.3 gunfire, 6.5 fire penalty, 2 kilometer guaranteed, and 2.9 smoke firing penalty. Armor. She's got a green hull, so she's got some armor to her. Keel is 20 millimeters, 4 in deck is 19, bulkhead is 19, 4 in plating is 19. Okay. 20, 19, 19, 19. Okay. Superstructure. Oh, that is a lot of superstructure, though. 13. Okay, so let's see. That's the roof. That's the AA decks or extended platforms. I just saw that. So that's like the extended platforms or something. So that's 13. Let's see. That's the angles of the platform, so that's 13. And then, of course, the side plating is solid 13. Okay. Armaments, she's got some shielded turrets. 13. Yeah, 13 millimeters all the way around. Vital ship parts. Bulkhead, 19. Deck is 19. Arm belt, 19. Keel is 20. Okay. Oh. Fast, flare for fire, short range. Yep, that's gonna be the shtick of this whole destroyer line. The L Katsonis. No idea what the L stands for though. Oh, Lambros. Okay, I see it down there. In the late 1920s, the Greek Navy leaders debated building more conventional ships versus fewer but stronger ones. In 1929, Greece chose the first approach, ordering 4 simplified destroyers from Italy. An alternative could have been ordering a pair of large ships with 5.5-inch guns like the British E-class cruiser. Lambros Katsonis was named after a Greek liberation leader, which I'm guessing, if you don't know, the Greece fought for freedom against the Ottoman Empire at the turn of the century. I think, if I'm correct, and I'm correcting that terminology, if that's, what she was named after. Year of design, okay, she's a paper ship. She was never actually built. Year of design was 1929. Okay, so I was wrong about that being a modern. So we go from a 1950s ship in Tier 7 to a 1930s ship in Tier 8. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. Plus, I believe I saw something here. Yeah, yeah, Jersey Swirsky got a new skill here, Fox Flare. So he is the destroyer commander for these new destroyers. Main battery reload time while radar is active is reduced 5.5%. Radar duration matches smoke generator action time if the latter is longer. So if the smoke generator lasts longer than the radar stretches out to match the smoke screen. Interesting. Potentially busted, but interesting. But as I said, that's the destroyer line in the collection. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you like what you see, punch the like button and subscribe. It helps the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.